While we wait for any potential update from the NFL or the Patriots regarding Antonio Brown's status for Sunday in relation to his recent legal issues, there's still football to be played. Brown was at Patriots practice on Thursday. He's got his number 17. He was catching passes from Tom Brady, the first one witnessed by those outside the team, a back shoulder fade in the back corner of the end zone. Is that maybe what we'll see from Tom Brady on Sunday? What will his role in the offense look like? I'm Alex Barth, joined by Evan Lazar. This is the FOXBORO Report, powered by betonline.ag. Visit their website and use the promo code CLNS50 for a welcome bonus. Evan, it was the back shoulder fade we saw earlier today. That's what everybody was running. It was just the drill. Yeah. So what kind of routes will Antonio Brown be running? Maybe not this week because they're going to have to ease him in, but once they get him going, what is his expected role in this Patriots offense?
Well, I think we can take a little bit of a page out of Josh Gordon's book last year and kind of look at that slow build and kind of figuring it out early on, to be honest with you, and then sort of figuring it out later in the season as to exactly the best way to use Josh Gordon. I think a similar thing for Antonio Brown. The biggest thing on Sunday, if he does play against Miami, I think he's going to run a lot of clear out routes, just running and taking coverage down the field with him, opening up the underneath for Julian Edelman and Josh Gordon and James White and the running backs. I think that will be a lot of it. He's going to run a lot of go balls. I mean, he's going to run a lot of goes. He's going to run a lot of fades. He led the league last year with 7 go ball touchdowns. That's going to continue to happen. I think the slant will probably be a little bit a part of his game as well. And then running out of the slot, I think he can do a whole lot of different things. I think that they're probably going to really like him in that spot too. Move him all around the formation. Let him run from different alignments. Maybe try to move him away from some good coverage. Like if they have Xavier Howard kind of shadowing him on Sunday, if they move him around the formation, they might be able to get him on some zones, some linebackers, some safeties, some slot corners, stuff like that.
And again, let me preface this question by saying, once he gets going, obviously it'll probably be a limited role this week as he learns the playbook.
Yeah.
But once he gets going and they get him 100% into the offense, how does that affect everybody else's role? Does anybody else see a drastic change in what they're doing with the addition of Antonio Brown?
Well, I think Philip Dorsett's kind of the obvious odd man out here in 3 wide receiver packages. Edelman, Gordon, Brown is going to be your top 3. So he's going to have to see some snaps. He's going to have to see a slower uptick in snaps. I do think that the one thing that the Patriots did in week 1 that I found it really interesting is that Josh Gordon and Philip Dorsett were running a lot of their routes out of the slot, kind of replacing that vertical element that Rob Gronkowski brought to the offense. So having Gordon and Dorsett in the slot a little bit more maybe opens up Dorsett to still have a few snaps there and let AB still stay on the perimeter, but it's going to be those top 3. So Dorsett, Jacoby Myers, they're going to kind of be fighting for playing time.
Now, I know you hate projecting numbers, but just hang with me here. It's a fun little experiment.
Yeah.
A lot of people are talking about the curse of number 17 for the Patriots, right? It's been worn 5 times or for 5 seasons during Tom Brady's tenure with the Patriots. The numbers, Tom Brady throwing to players with the jersey number 17. 72 catches, 988 yards, 8 touchdowns. Can Antonio Brown surpass those marks this year? Do you expect him to?
So I think the reception, 72, you said?
78.
78?
No, 72, yeah.
That sounds like spot on. That sounds like about exactly where I would expect him to be. Listen, I think it's very difficult to predict whether this is going to be like a Randy Moss situation where him and Tom Brady just light the world on fire. You can predict that. I don't think anybody can predict records, right? So I think 72 catches, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, that sounds like right in the ballpark that I would put it. I would take the over on the yards just because there is a lot of games left still to be played.
Right.
If he plays on Sunday, and we assume that he plays all year long, that's 15 games. Antonio Brown's career production would put him over 1,000 yards.
I mean, he played 15 games last year.
Yeah.
He had
1,215
TDs. 15 touchdown a game last year in 15 games, so we will see. What are your expectations for Antonio Brown, both Sunday in Miami and throughout the season? Let us know in the comments down below. Throw us some numbers if you want. This edition of the FOXBORO Report is powered by betonline.ag. Visit visit betonline.ag and use the promo code CLNS50 for your welcome bonus. With Evan Lazar, I'm Alex Barth. Thanks for watching.